All right. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. Rough day, plenty information day for my table today as I carry come. Another one don't happen for Anambra. They say they don't open Ogbanje church for Anambra now. Ogbanje. If you know what be Ogbanje, and the people will understand Igbo, fit understand this thing when I dey talk, but if you find the translation of Ogbanje to bring for you. Okay, in English you can call it reincarnation. Somebody coming back to life again, as in somebody coming back to life after many years of death. The person comes back to another family as the same person. So there is this legend that if somebody is an Ogbanje and the person dies, in some family, if the person comes back like 3 to 4 times, what they do is that maybe either they give the person a mark or maybe cut off one of the finger or something like that. And for you to confirm that actually this person is Ogbanje, if the person is coming back again in his or her next world, the person will come back with that mark. This thing sounds strange, but somehow these are some of the things that happen in this world, and sometimes people begin to wonder, how does these things come by? And in some Igbo cultures, they believe in reincarnation, that people do die and come back, especially places like Imo State, Abia State, and the rest of them. They believe this thing very seriously. And now, the bege and the bada wey be say they go for Anambra and be say they don't open Ogbanje church. They say na church, this one na church of Ndi Ogbanje. You go there somehow. Even though I know say people they look for money these days by all means, and religion is the opium of the people, according to one of the philosophers that says that religion is the opium of the people. And truly, religion is actually the opium of the people. You might hear opium, but that's in the thing where they bring out things like urine and the rest of them, opioid. Now, make I carry you go for that information, make you see how they open Ogbanje Church for Anambra State. Now, for our own Anambra, this thing they happen. You know, this one no be the way they go say it happened in Edinburgh, or maybe it happened in Atlanta, USA, or it happened in New York, California, or it happened in one Asia country. This one is happening in Anambra Life, where people have opened Ogbanje Church. Orejiala no, marakwa na agụ ụgwọ ndị mmadụ ha maba church. If somebody hustle finish, you no get money, you go start church, or you go start to do native doctor, to dey swindle other people. And ndị mmadụ kwana sorry yo, because this church where they open, na office where they open for na they go use and chop. And I want to advise you, my brother, if you want marry wife and that wife now somebody will go to tell you say every day I got church in car, I got for one brother, I got for one mother, one run, because very soon that your wife I got work no Maggie but the winch from there. Yana Maggie we want sobu from there again. Maggie we want sobu from there. One nigga work our winch from there. Your sister our winch from there. All your family members, my brother. If you wasn't the people who train you the time we say they grow, they know tongue will chop you. Now the time when and now way you don't make them, you come marry wife now, your mama don't turn to winch. Yeah, so if you see people, any woman, you know, say mostly now women they go church. Men they hardly go church. People like me, they go church, but I know they carry them for head. And pastor no fit deceive me. Because if pastor talk finish, me I go pray for myself. I know how to find God for myself. Meanwhile, make we go for that story and make you hear as it hot. They say a new church called Ogbanje Church of All Nations has been opened in Nnewi North local government area of Anambra State. Now where this one they shell. You know Anambra, another place where Oga Innocent Day, you know Innocent Motors. They say member of the congregation had their first worship service at the church, where they sang and danced to compilation of songs eulogizing the names of popular river goddess in Nnewi. They said this was corroborated by a video currently trending on social media, showing members of the church as they rejoice and dance to the tune of songs composed in praise of goddess of some popular rivers in Nnewi. While addressing the congregation at the uncompleted building, the cleric presiding over the service advised the congregation to worship what they know rather than what they don't know. Now, so Antichrist, they come. They say the clergyman who did not mention his name spoke in Igbo and said people had used the names of Bethsaida, Jericho, Samaria, and some other biblical locations to compose songs without knowing the meaning of those locations. Supported by echoes of joy and commendation from the congregation, the cleric who did not mention his name thereafter began singing a praise song in the reverence of Ndi Ogbanje, while the church members cheerfully danced around in joy. He said people usually sing and dance to songs composed by names and places in the Bible while they do not actually know who, what, or where they are, and what they represent. It is high time we started going back to our own culture and tradition. They say the people should start singing songs composed with names of rivers that are known to them and the goddess of those rivers, rather than singing and dancing to the names of what they don't know. Together with the congregation, he mentioned some names of river and some river goddess in the area, including Obo River, Miriele, Oraso River, Miriedo, Ofala River, Ota, and Ezu River, among others. While proudly identifying as an Ogbanje, the cleric claimed that he and other people who were Ogbanje usually shine, prosper, and live fine from year to year because they worship the river and the goddess of the river they know, rather than those unknown to them. Una don't see as it the ishele because you don't buy you don't bust bows, you don't shemenge. Ya na akpọ na ọchatola akwụchala na ọmụ ebenebe na ọchagwala chagwo ube jiru n'enu ebenebe na ojigwolejigwo ebenebe a onye ebenebe a onye ahụ eke ahụ afọ akwụchalụ n'enu ebenebe na ọchagwala chagwo ube jiru n'enu ebenebe na ojigwolejigwo obegburu gbagburu gbambuleke achala ụgba ebenebe kirija ụgba ebenebe. Una don't know, say, these days, everybody, they fight for survival, and you know, as human being, sense, reach, be say, if people see person where they serious, they do one or two things, they go follow the person, because the person come out boldly to stand for what he or she believes in. And that is how human brain work. Psychologically, if people like to follow someone who is outstanding, who has an attraction. So I believe that the person who opened this church has, felt that this is his way to break even. And of course now, you know that poverty in Nigeria now because the prices of things are going high. So at least if you have people where you go feed the convince, at least every Sunday, every Wednesday, if you not come gather, they do offering. Even if they count the offering at 5,000, one day you and your wife, you will go to that one, they go that for. Or maybe on Tuesday, I be going to cancel in the water go. Say these days they pay to see pastor, man of God, or native doctor. At least all those counseling money. You and your wife and your family, go is check with who got school fees, the water go. So this man will go open a Ogbanje church. Ain't calculate well. The man don't calculate. Don't look inside matter. Say which way self where man go fit survive. As they be say matter don't plenty you. Now in the man come calculate. Say okay. The only way we be say I go fit do this thing. Not to open a one church. At least that one never did before. Because people like things where we say they new. At least by the time he format go cast. Ain't go don't use and chop enough food. Say if they bring format, people go chop. And when that format cast, before that money go finish, at least another format don't emanate. Men go they chop again. Last, no nya worry kaba. Now they catch, now him be thief. Everybody they do am these days. But now who they catch, now him be the main thief. Meanwhile, me go the wind down the curtain here. In case you want to go to Ogbanje church, you don't see where you dey. Me, I know they go. Me, make I follow. Make I just pray to God Jesus. We say they for heaven. bad condition for the obodo. In case now your first time wey be say they join me for this wonderful channel, please kindly go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification button so that whenever our news they drop, you go be the first one to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.